rest beside you, does it still reach out to me? Feels like it's been forever since I last saw your face. Felt that sweet redemption in the way you say my name. I lost count of all. We fight wars for peace and have sex for keeps. We sit in our schools listening to someone else's robotic rules. We try and stay alive through these harder times with these harsher minds. And all we wanna do is just smell the roses. All I have are my opinions. All I am is up to me. In a world where we blame others and wash our own hands clean. I bore witness to the vipers. I've been bitten by my share. Even independent soldiers need to know somebody cares. Need to know somebody cares. So here's to change, to rail against the old ways for those who try to see. What's going on, everybody? So good to see you. Tuning in on Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, I know we said we were just going to do Twitch today, but if y'all have been checking out my story over the last little bit, you will see that we've actually had somebody who has been pretending to be me on Facebook and Instagram. And while flattering, I don't want anybody to be unsafe. And I wanted to come on here and tell you that if you see any account that isn't this account on Instagram and Facebook or on YouTube or anywhere else asking you to message them privately, it is not me. Because this is the only account that I use to message. And if you get a direct message from Josh Turk or Josh Turk, this band page that I got here on Facebook, that's coming from me. Anybody else is a stranger. And as many, many beloved childhood characters in movies and TV shows have taught us, you don't talk to strangers. So if you get any of those messages, please ignore them. Please don't do that. I want you guys to be safe, and I want all of our incredible community members to be safe across the interwebs. Olivia, what's going on? It's so good to see you. Ruth, so good to see you too. Sergeant, what's going on, my friend? So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Well, y'all, I wanted to do a different kind of stream today. I'm going to leave the song requests off for today. I wanted to do a Josh Turk stream as a way for me to kind of like thank you all for all of your support, all of your love, and for everybody getting on kind of reporting these fake accounts. I wanted to play some of my favorite tunes for you. Mostly originals, but some covers, including this one that one of my favorite that just became one of my favorite songs recently. And I want to play it for you guys. This one's called Don't Talk to Her at Night. Don't talk to her when shooting stars are falling. Don't talk to her when she can smell the jasmine in the air. Don't talk to her when no one knows you're calling, 'cause you might just say the words that keep her waiting there. Don't talk to her when she is softly sleeping. Don't talk to her to the sound of your voice whispering her name. Don't talk to her the secrets you've been keeping. Don't tell her that you're drowning in a river of shame. When the wolf is howling underneath the moon, underneath the window of a hotel room, burn the blanket, shoot the light, but don't talk to her at night. Don't talk to her at night. Don't talk to her in thunder or in lightning. Don't talk to her with fuses blown and wires falling down. Don't tell her when the fever is a-frightening, when she's burning in the bedroom in an evening gown. When the wolf is howling underneath the moon, underneath the window of a hotel room, burn the blanket, shoot the light. But don't talk to her at night. Don't talk to her at night. The wolf is howling underneath the moon, underneath the window of a hotel room. Burn the blankets, shoot the light. But don't talk to her at night. 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 There you go. That one is from Mark Cohn. It's called Don't Talk to Her at Night. Honestly, when I heard it the first time, I was like, this is just some incredible, incredible songwriting. Like, no one else does it like that. Unbelievable. Rusty Panda, Stargate Girl Sophie, it's so good to see you. Oh my goodness, Julia Sings, great to see you as well. Thank you for tuning in. And everybody tuning in on Facebook, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Beauty queen, not even 17. Popularity in school-wide fame, you put the other girls to shame. It must be awesome being you. Sweet 16, living out your mother's dreams. Next in line to lead the squad while your heart's being torn apart. What you gonna do? You tell yourself it's part of being pretty. Try not to think of everything you're missing. In another time and place, maybe you can find love, find someone to love you back. Both pretty girls like you, there's a way you gotta act. And I hope one day you'll see what's underneath the beauty queen. Lonely, 'cause who you are and what you see. When life's a game and love's a show, the teenage dream is all they know and all they ever see. You can't go home and tell them that you hate it, so you smile, bat your eyes and hold the pain in another time and place. Maybe you can find love, find someone to love you back. Both pretty girls like you, there's a way you gotta act. And I hope one day you'll see what's underneath the beauty queen. Just wait for graduation day. Pack your stuff and leave this town. The life you learned to live without. All the feelings you've ignored, all the dreams that weren't yours. Maybe then you'll see what beauty really means. Beauty queen. So I wrote this next song in my first year of university. It was a very exciting time. First time living on my own. First time moving to a city that I had never been to before. First time being completely out of my parents' house on my own. JT taking on the world. And like any good story, this one starts with a girl. We meet, and there were instant sparks, right? And you know what's funny? You go through life, you meet new people, you think you know them. And then you wake up one day, and you realize, maybe I didn't know you as well as I thought I did. At least not as well as my roommate did. But I got a hell of a song out of it. This one's called Virginia. Well, I knew a girl down on Richmond, never happy with the lot she had before. I poured my heart into her crystal glass, but to her it was only half full. These days lovers change like seasons, slowly fading into the next. Thought our love would be different, but she blew it out before it had the chance. Sleep well tonight, Virginia, after a couple shots of rye. Slumming around like a street dog, always begging for a handout. Sleep sound tonight, Virginia, you'll never hear from me again. This fairy tale love song became a letter I never meant to send. You played the game like a champion, put on a face to fake me out, sharing a couple laughs with the bottle was the only time you wanted me around. Sleep well tonight, Virginia, after a couple shots of rye, slumming around like a street dog, always begging for a handout. But was I a fool to think this desperate actress wasn't you, playing your part just to get your way? Now I see behind the mask is a desperate lump of clay, molding to fit any shape so that others would think you're okay. Sleep well, Virginia, after a couple shots of rye, slumming around like a street dog, always begging for a handout. Sleep sound tonight, Virginia, you'll never hear from me again. This fairy tale love song became a letter I never meant to send. Angry, that is the best news. Thank you so much for sharing this with our community here. And thank you so much for being such an incredible part of this community, my friend. And to the littlest Angry, the newest member of our little family here, my wish for you is that you feel all of the love from your incredible family. 10 times the love that they have shown me and the community that they live in. May your heart ever be open. May your eyes ever be wide. And with every passing day, with every new lesson, with every new smile, every tear, may you enjoy this life and live it to the fullest. Camouflaged in neutral gear, if you don't take the time, you'll never see the things that aren't so clear this time around. Painting pictures of a dream, beauty lives inside each of us. If we believe it's ours to mold. Every tree starts off a seed with nothing but the will to be. And there's no telling what we can achieve. It's time we try. 'Cause how you see yourself is unique to you. To each their own. Decide who you are and who you're gonna be. This life is yours. Be brave enough to keep your faith in all that you can't separate from what you want in your day-to-day. Keep holding on, 'cause how you see yourself is unique to you. To each their own. Decide who you are and who you're gonna be. This life is yours. The game is set, the dice are cast. Maybe the first, but not the last. To love yourself and let go of the past this time around. 'Cause how you see yourself is unique to you. To each their own. Decide who you are and who you're gonna be. This life is yours. How you see yourself is unique to you. To each their own. Decide who you are and who you're gonna be. This life is yours. This life is yours. Angry, you are more than welcome to steal that wish and give it to your new grandson. That is amazing, my friend. Absolutely amazing. Familia Prince 29, thank you so much for joining us. John and Sophie, thank you so much for joining us as well. And our cosplays, thank you for tuning in as well. Vicky, how you doing? Vicky, so good to see you as well. And everybody tuning in on YouTube and Twitch, thank you so much. K-Pop Mel, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Oh, my goodness. Michelle, my belle. What's going on, Michelle? Mr. Shem on YouTube. What's going on, Mr. Shem? So good to see you. Y'all, it has been. Michelle, I like that. Finally. My God, how long do I have to be in the chat before he sings my song? Y'all, it's so good to see you. It's great to hang out with you. Great to joke around with you. I absolutely love getting to do this, telling stories, being around friends. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, y'all. When I tell you that songwriting is a big part of the person that I am today, telling stories, more specifically, it's not just about getting to share things that I've been going through or things that people close to me have been going through. But I actually found with some songs that I wrote, I didn't quite understand why I was writing them at the time. But then something happened in my life and I realized that there was a part of me that was trying to send me a message. A part of me that was trying to let me know that it was there and that in spite of how dark things seemed at that moment, everything was going to be okay. This happened to be one of those songs that I wrote during a time in my life when I was in a relationship that, in hindsight, I'm really grateful for, because it taught me a lot of lessons. Daylight is fading as you reach out to me. The way you're moving, it's like poetry. At the climax of this moment, nothing else exists but the sound of your breathing, its inherent tenderness. There are only theories, there's no writing in the stone, but a single touch reminds me of the most important known. Sure as the leaves fall to the ground, things are bound to change. I'll do all I can to stick around, even through the hardest days. If Cupid sheaths his arrows, if the red and white go gray, no matter the temptation, will you love me the same? Sure as the leaves fall to the ground, things are bound to change. I'll do all I can to stick around, even through the hardest days. Even through the hardest days. Sure as the leaves fall to the ground, things are bound to change. I'll do all I can to stick around, even through the hardest days. When as the world keeps spinning around, what's real begins to fade. No matter if this ship starts going down, I'll keep looking for a way, even through the hardest days. Even through the hardest days. There you go, y'all. That was Hardest Days. Stargate Girl Sophie, I am always writing new stuff. Absolutely always. Danielle Beatrice, what's going on all the way from Italy? Buongiorno. How are you? John Bowman, how are you, John? Have you been playing a lot of guitar lately? How you doing? It's so good to see you all. So good to see you. Let me see what else I got for you here. What else we can pull out of the back catalog? Lately I've been thinking I do it way too much when everything hits you, and it's always all at once. Staring out the window, watching the rain fall down, searching for an answer, but that answer's never found. But damn it, girl, I'll figure this out. Sitting with my sixth string, playing the chords I like to play, thinking about the future, still living in today. But trust me, babe, I'll find a way. Do I gamble my identity for a 50-50 chance? Suppress my need to be right for a chance to live on the edge. When everything you've hoped for comes down to a moment in time, would you give up everything for a chance to be in the limelight? Do I gamble my identity for a 50-50 chance? Suppress my need to be right for a chance to live on the edge. When everything you've hoped for comes down to a moment in time, would you give up everything for a chance to be in the limelight? But babe, it's 5 a.m. I ain't getting sleep tonight. Off of my first album. That one was called Figure This Out. It's one of my favorite songs to play because I remember exactly where I was when I wrote it. It's one of those songs that for me always has meaning because I can always go back to that place and remember that moment that I was in when I wrote it. We're doing deep cuts today, y'all. We're doing deep cuts. You know, it's very easy to look at life and go, oh my gosh, I got to keep meeting the same kind of people, dealing with the same kind of boss, dealing with the same kind of girlfriend, lover, whatever it is. And coming down on yourself for those moments because you're like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, attracting these people, bringing these people into my life. And it's very easy to get caught up in that kind of black and white, good or bad comparison. But you know, the more I think about it, you don't go to the gym and start picking up 10-pound weights and then move from 10-pound weights to 50-pound weights the next day. You could, but you'd probably hurt yourself. So maybe it's not about getting it right, doing it properly. Maybe it's about getting your reps in, working that aspect of yourself, working that situation, being more comfortable dealing with people like that so that you can continue to move forward in your life. You can continue to get stronger. You can continue to be and become the person that you're meant to be. And maybe all the wrong relationships, all the wrong people you had to deal with were necessary to meet the right one. You came in like summer, so sweet and so warm. Passions are blazing, I fell for your charms. But the garden you promised ended up being bare. Your winter cold heart, mine it wouldn't spare. Like early November, the shadows of snow came fast and broke loose the secrets you stole. The kingdom we dreamt, now turning to ash. There was nothing to do now but let it all pass. Seasons change, memories fade, and I laid my heart on the line, but I don't regret it at all. With nothing to lean on and no more to gain, we resigned to feel empty, continue the game. The bare naked truth of what we had become. You cannot undo the things already done. You no longer resemble to who you used to be. And I was a job that you could not complete. We got really good at wearing our masks, performing for others what we couldn't have. Seasons change, memories fade, and I laid my heart on the line, but I don't regret it at all. So know what you want, to find the starting line for the rest of your life. You'll have to forgive where you come from. So after the fall, I'm ready for love. Standard. No more desire nobody else. Now it's easy to look back on all of those days, to laugh at the moments that were so full of pain. It's clear that there won't be an answer for why. It showed you and I what we wanted to find. Seasons change, memories fade, and I laid my heart on the line, but I don't regret it at all. To know what you want, to find the starting line for the rest of your life. You'll have to forgive where you come from. After the fall, I'm ready for love. Oh, I'm ready for love. Truth is, I knew I blew it. You're gone and I'm left losing my mind, 'cause I can't stop thinking about last night. I should have told you the way I felt about you. Now I'm stuck with my heart in my hand, sitting here wishing I was your man, but I'm not. And I'm to blame, but the thing about life is it will change. And I'll do whatever it takes to get you back again, 'cause you're my one and only, one that got away. And I'm gonna spend another restless night away, thinking about all the things I should have said when I was sitting next to you. I lost round one, but I'm ready for round two. Wish I could remember that second verse. That's the thing about writing songs when they're not in like the normal kind of shuffle of songs that I play. I gotta go back and look at that one. Gotta go back and look at that one. What else do I got for you? What other songs and stories do I want to tell you? Angry, it was really cool being in Cleveland. I do have a story about being in Cleveland, actually. So we're playing at this place in Cleveland, right? And everybody's there having a good time. And everybody who's working there is amazing. The vibe is terrific. But there's this private party that's happening right beside us as we're playing. And the people at the private party, well, they're being kind of rude, right? They keep asking people to turn the speakers away. They keep asking all of the people to, like, shut off the music. Basically acting like they own the place. And they come over to me and they're like, hey, can you play this song for us? And they start asking me to play stuff for them. And in that moment, I had a choice. Because there was a part of me that was going, tell them how you really feel. This isn't cool. Tell them what's going on. But there was another voice, a more empowering voice, that was like, look, you gotta be a Marine. You gotta be a Marine in this situation. What I mean by that is Marines, to complete their basic training, they need to do something called a night swim. Which basically means that they gotta go into the ocean just off the coast of California, which is a breeding ground for several different species of sharks. And they gotta go swim at night amongst all of those sharks. And the advice that they're given about the sharks is, if you see a shark, don't swim away from it. Don't be afraid. Don't cower away. Don't try and get out of there. Stand your ground. And if that shark comes at you and tries to attack you, just give it a little bop on the nose and it'll leave you alone. What I took away from that situation is this. In life, you are not going to be able to control the number of sharks that come at you. But in every single moment that we are breathing, in every single moment that we are awake, we do get to decide how we handle them. Whispered words of young devotion, feelings that could flood the ocean's gold. Leading with your innocence, believing things you have yet to know. Your amber pools, fire eyes, as your heart leads you through truth and lies. And parking lot love, nestled underneath the stars. Is this what you've been dreaming of? Truth is far from what we see. It's grown in stories we believe are true. You heard the words and acted quick. Now it acts like you don't exist, but you do. Too old to heal the burning pain, too young to know where to place the blame. With the full moon fever casting shadows on the road, you know from here which way will get you home. Love me, she cries into the light and dies a little. and wonders why a little spark turns into such a flame, to only leave the cold, to face the dark again. Stranded she walks home, losing faith that love will ever find her. Eliza, hold fast and hold strong. Are you looking for somebody? Why are you waiting for the one? Love me, she cries into the light and dies a little every single line. Cuts like a knife, but a little hope will take away the hurt. But she knows what she's worth and what's worth waiting for. And just beyond that frozen gate will be someone to praise all of the beauty that's inside Eliza. Eliza. Oh, wow. Mariana, thank you so much. Reminds you of Ari Neufeld or Brent Tyler. Well, I really appreciate that. And I am also Canadian, believe it or not. From the good old city of Toronto, or Toronto, if you're from here. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Well, I hope you all have been enjoying this, because I love getting to spend time with you. And I got a couple more for you before we got to wrap up today. Angry, are you serious? Thank you so much for the $50. Oh my goodness, Angry. Thank you so much, my friend. When you feel the bass drum beating your heart out your chest, and the state lights crash with the guitar blast, I come alive again. Day-long rides to spend 95 minutes up on stage, but that 95 keeps the dream alive till the next time we get to play. Rock and roll on down the highway, singing our songs and rocking through daybreak. Life ain't worth living, ignoring the spirit of music in your soul. If it's in your blood, rock and roll on. When you try and force your happiness, jamming pieces end to end, how long before you let it all go and start living life again? My peace is found in that on-stage sound, my voice with my band. And as long as I can crank out those lines, that's where I make my stand. Rock and roll on down the highway, singing our songs and rocking through daybreak. Life ain't worth living, ignoring the spirit of music in your soul. If it's it's in your blood. Rock and roll on. It's a rock and roll, it's in your soul, let the music pull you in. It's a rock and roll, it's in your soul, let the music pull you in. It's a rock and roll, it's in your soul, let the music pull you in. It's a rock and roll, it's in your soul, let the music pull you in. Rock and roll on down the highway, singing our songs and rockin' through daybreak. Life ain't worth living, ignoring the spirit of music in your soul. If it's in your blood, rock and roll on. Rock and roll on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Thank you all for being such incredible human beings. Absolutely love all of you. What do you say? What do you say we end this here, y'all? I got to go do some stuff before I got a dinner meeting that I got to get to. Big things are happening, y'all. Big things are happening with music. But Angry, I'm so excited for you and your new grandson. And yes, the moral of that story was boop him in the nose. No. Olivia, was so great to see you. Stargate Girl Sophie, if you have any questions about songwriting, writing, or music stuff, please send it my way. And y'all, thank you so much for being here. Everybody tuning in on Instagram, Ruth, AJ, Vicky, Danielle, John and Sophie, Familia Prince, Sergeant Dick, thank you so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate it. And remember, public service announcement. If you get a message from any account that is not this account on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever it is, do not send them a message because it is not me. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And we will see you on the next stream, y'all. You take care.